Morning, everyone. We're on day 3 of our Minute Bible Verses. So today we're going to be in Romans chapter 1, verse 16. And it says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile." So background on me, for 20 years, I was a very soft believer of Jesus. I believed he was there, but I wasn't very good at following the Bible, reading the Bible, or truly living as a Christian. I went to Catholic school growing up, had heard all these verses, all these parables, all these stories, but I didn't truly do anything about it. I didn't live as a true Christian. And it wasn't until I reaffirmed myself as a Christian when I got married, thanks to my wife, that I really started to take it more seriously. And since then, since I've been taking it seriously, this verse has echoed in the back of my mind off and on for the last 7 years. And really over the last couple of years, it has gotten louder and louder. And I feel like I see this verse more often than I ever have. And it truly wasn't until I started making these videos that I realized I wasn't listening to this verse. I wasn't following it because I was truly ashamed and scared to share the gospel. I was scared. I was worried about what people think of me. I didn't want to be that guy, whoever that guy is. I just was worried that I was going to embarrass myself. And it wasn't, like I said, until I started these videos that there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Sharing the living word of God. This is the truth of the world, and everybody needs to hear it. So, really what this verse is getting at is don't be ashamed of God and his gospel, because it brings around the power of salvation. And we should be sharing that gift with absolutely anybody we can. The earth, I think we can all agree, is a better place with more people in it, more diversity and more different kind of people there are, and we should do all we can to get as many people to the kingdom of heaven as we can. At the end of the day, if you truly care about somebody, why are you not sharing the gospel with them? Because why wouldn't you want them there with you at the end? And I always get nervous, what if I was the person that was supposed to start the conversion of somebody to Jesus? And that's one of my biggest fears when I die and I go to heaven, is looking back at all the people who I failed to talk to about it. And, there are possibly brothers and sisters who would be followers of Jesus had I not been so scared. And I don't want to have that fear anymore. So that's part of the reason I started this series. The last little part of this verse, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile. If you don't have any Bible information, the Jews are basically God's chosen people. These are the people that Moses led out of Egypt. They were God's special people, if you want to say, that he chose. And the Jews, for a very long time, resisted all of God's laws and rules. And it was very rough on them for a while. They wandered the desert for 40 years because they refused to follow God. And about any time a new rule or law was set before them, immediately broke it because they just had no faith. And this verse, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile, that is referring to God keeping his promise to the Jews that he's first bringing salvation to them because of, despite everything they've done, all the times they disobeyed him and didn't follow him, he is going to bring salvation to them because he promised he would, so long as they submitted to his authority and truly believed in him at the end. And so that's what that's getting at. Then to the Gentiles are basically the rest of us. If you're not a Jew, or in God's chosen people as a Jew, then you're a Gentile, which refers to us. So that is the verse for today. Thank you.